Okay, back again, and today I wanted to talk about this idea that I've got that there are perhaps two or three major lessons in your life that if you were to just learn them, you would have a lot more kind of fulfillment and success and progress than if you were to just target loads of little changes here, there and everywhere. And one of these things for me is, I like to call it just keep things simple, but I guess a lot of it comes down to shiny object syndrome as well. And this might seem pretty ironic for somebody who's made one business out of teaching people how to avoid shiny object syndrome and in their note taking and information management. However, this effect is rampant now in the operation of the business itself, because it's something I'm less kind of confident with and less certain about. I'm always plagued with the thoughts of, oh, perhaps I change the business model to this, perhaps I change the pricing to that, perhaps I use this payment provider, and all the analytics aren't set up correctly. And this really is a lesson that I've had to learn over and over and over and over again, and it's gotten to the point that it's almost kind of started to ingrain itself into my head, which is something that I'm grateful for. And this manifests itself in the business as simply more content, and I'm letting this leak over to personal work as well, as you can see, because I'm recording more and more videos and writing more pieces to just post about and document my own process. But anyway, all of that aside, post more, keep the business model the same. The infrastructure and tools that I use behind the scene don't need to change. There's a hell of a lot. You can get very deep and complex with just a single offer, and also with just one or two platforms in terms of creating content. That's another thing. I stopped posting on LinkedIn. I stopped regularly posting on Twitter to drive engagement and audience numbers. And even with two platforms, which for me are, or at least two social media platforms, which for me are Medium and YouTube, and then with the email list and the website as well, kind of on the back end or like mid funnel, this really is more than enough to be getting on with. And like I said, I really see the most positive benefit when I just stick to trying to solve this one issue. And so this is just a chunk of advice, I guess. Look for the same issues and the same slip-ups you seem to continually be making, and put all of your effort into pinning those down and improving your response or improving your actions surrounding this kind of thing. Because I did it for my business, and again, it's something that I kind of oscillate between doing well and doing badly, but I really do feel as though I'm making some positive headway in the right direction now, seeing as I'm recording this as well. So I'll keep you up to date in the future about how this goes. Because I've got so many ideas in my head that I want to implement. But I know there's more than enough to be getting along with without implementing any of these new ideas. So I will head a month or two down the line and tell you to what extent this has been successful. And hopefully it will be. So I'll see you soon.